Hello everybody, Summer's Locus here and welcome back to the Railway. Welcome to another review. Today I will be reviewing another Thomas and Friends character, of which that is Percy. Yes, so another Thomas and Friends character on my layout, which is good because which means that Thomas now has a friend, and you might have seen the little bit of teaser in the Halloween special that I did. Blimey, it was over a month ago. Time's gone fast. Yeah, you saw Percy in that video, and a little bit of teaser for you for next Halloween special I do, which should be 2025. Yes, so the locomotive, of course, is Percy, which is here, which is the Hornby Percy. And they don't actually do the Thomas and Friends franchise anymore in the new Hornby, which is annoying. So you have to find the older Percy, which here he is, Percy, and pretty good condition. And I have to say, from first views of it, I have run it in just to make sure it does run. It's quite pocket rocket, I have to tell you, but that's enough from now. I'll just show you later. But without further ado, I think it's time we should take a look at what detail Percy has for us today, because it's obviously not an unboxing review, just a review today. Because, well, Percy didn't have a box. But anyway, let's put Percy up against the white background and check out what detail Percy has for us today. And so there is the Hornby Percy up against the white background, and detail on this is actually pretty good for the Thomas Tangerton character by Hornby. The front of it, obviously, the face gives it away. Although I have to say, the irises are literally massive in his eyes. I mean, it's like as if he's just seen something and he really likes. Probably the post train or the mail train, if you want to say. Yeah. So the buffers, all plastics. There's no sprung buffers whatsoever. D-shaped couplings, as you can see, or broad couplings if you want to be specific. The lining is pretty well done. I mean, you've got the nice red lining all the way along. I have noticed you can actually see the seam line. You can probably see it there, actually. Yeah, you can. The seam line. Also, I have to say, there is just here. There's a lot of gapping there. If you can see that. Yeah. I think, I'm not sure if they are. If I just touch these, they've got metal whistles, which is nice. A nice touch. Got two, which is brilliant. Wheels, they are more or less exactly the same as the one-on-one class with the Queen Mary that I have, which is more or less about right. No cab detail because you can actually see the motor inside. I do believe this is a 3-pole motor, I think, but a really sort of powerful one as well. And then the rear of Percy hasn't got the most detail, but you can see it there. And also, Percy does have coal, which is brilliant. Number 6 is very well done, I have to say. There's no warping. And there's no warping, but also you can tell it's on because you've got the side of the motor sticking out, which is annoying because you can just see it. And also a massive hole there, if you can see. Massive hole. Not what you want to see, but anyway. I mean, it's a pretty good condition because this is a second-hand model. So the person obviously you had it first and looked after this very well. Yeah, I do love this model. But anyway, the detail on this is pretty good. for probably, what, 10 years maybe? Maybe less, maybe more. If you know how old this is, then put down in the comments of how old this is. And then, yeah, that will show it all. But for now, that should be enough for the detail. And we'll put that onto the track, and let me show you how fast it is. Okay, so there is the Hornby Percy down onto the track, ready for its first test run of the video. So now, with what I first saw Percy, her wheels were not her, his wheels were really quite dirty. So the actual running performance was dreadful. But I have cleaned them, and Percy's much better than he used to be. So let me just show you. Or not, just cut out immediately. There we go. You could probably hear a lot of wheel slip there. Wow. Yeah, it's a bit harder to control. Just move the track back there. You can probably see what I mean. Don't bring Percy around. Not the best runner, if I have to say. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this is Percy doesn't seem to be running very well at the moment. There you go. Yeah, it's a bit coggy, I have to say, at slower speeds. This is insanely quick. Look at this. I mean, that's not even 50% yet. I mean, this is 50%. Yeah, way overpowered. And Percy has come out again. Look at that. How fast Percy goes. Blimey. Let's have a look at full speed. God. I think we've got a new contender for the but for goodness sake. Yeah, Percy does not like going so slow very often. I dare say, once it's running, actually I just realised that I've actually got Percy the wrong way around when I do the running session bits. But, blimey, way over geared. Can Percy do a slow speed crawl? Come on. Let's have a look. Oh no, just cut out again. No, I don't think Percy can. No, she does not going. No, well, why do I keep calling Percy a she? It's a he. Yeah, Percy cannot do a slow crawl, which is bad. But what can you expect from a pocket rocket? I guess. I mean, this is. God, blimey. I think it's time for the service Percy again at some point, because it's just the fact that oh my god, he just constantly cuts out. He's actually just cut out the controller. So I think on that note, I think I'll just stop doing it before I bust the controller completely out. And I also noticed there's a load of sparks coming out with Percy, so it just tells you how old this actually is. But for now, what I'll do is I'll turn Percy around, and then I'll have him couple up to the train he'll be pulling to the ring session, and then you'll actually watch all the other engines which I have running today going around the layout. Okay, so that is today's train that Percy will be pulling. We've got some couple wagons, a couple tankers, and a brake van. I was going to do a mail train, but then I realised that I haven't actually got any mail coaches yet that will actually behave themselves. So for the time being, I'm just doing a small freight train for tonight, and here comes Percy. I should take the himself. Oh, that'll explain why. See, I haven't gotten to the points when I was bringing the freight train out earlier from earlier. Because I put it into silence just from doing another video. So I'm sort of going to try to do a reasonable couple up. Or just. There we go. Have I actually coupled up? Yeah, Percy's actually coupled up. Oh my days, this is quite a annoying little runner, aren't you? Unless you're playing a joke on me. Like all the other times you've done it with Thomas. But anyway, let's get Percy off and see how well he can do. Blimey. It's got a bit of a odd one today, but anyway. Let's get going. Are you kidding me? Oh, there you go. Right, enjoy this running session while you can. Right, and with Percy speeding on the track, the next character, of course, is Thomas Sancton, the most famous of them all. So I shall get him going with Annie Perra, of course. Much sooner runner. Yeah. Thomas is a much smoother runner. And the last loco I am running today is the 101 class, number 101, now, no, 301 from Root Industries. So let's get him going. And I've also got another small freight train with him today. Yes, again, this one is a much smoother runner, although let's just cut out my points. There we go. Enjoy this running session while you can. Okay, so after quite a successful running session, I think Percy's actually sort of gotten better whilst going around the track. So I've actually put Percy on a slower speed, and she actually it's not a she, it's a he. Why do I keep saying she? I don't know. He is actually behaving pretty well. I mean, Thomas is just brilliant, I have to say. Yeah, love it. Yeah, so Percy is, I would say, once it's actually warmed up, so maybe Percy, or Percy needs a bit of a warm up to start off with and carry on going there. But anyway, yeah, Percy is a good addition to the collection. Yes. Anyway, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video of Percy. So if you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe to keep the channel going. And if you'd like to, you can put a comment down into the comments of what you thought about Percy and about anything else as well. And I will respond to that as soon as possible. I'll wait for Percy to come round and I'll finish off. Okay. Right, that's all from me. Goodbye, everyone.